Hello, Sal CAPANO here on Thursday. Happy Thursday, May 27th. Boy, this month flew by. Great news, Unemployment PUA tax credit. I've spoken to somebody from the IRS. A lot of you have been subscribing, and thank you very much to my channel. Know that, not to be a smart ass, I don't mess around. I dig deep. It's what I like to do. This is who I am. Spoken to a IRS person. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. Also, PUA. Here in Nevada. Stay tuned. This is real quick. And if you're new to my channel, consider on subscribing to get the latest update on this $10,200 unemployment credit, as well as the 24 states now opting out of unemployment. Will they be opting out? Well, stay tuned to that. Okay. Once again, I'm at 260 subscribers, and welcome to my family. I call it my family. That's what we are. We help each other out on this channel. I'm at 260. I've been giving out many giveaways. I know my subscribers are saying, well, 50 I gave out winners when I hit 100, and I hit 200, and when I hit 400 we're going to hit out a bunch more. So I have somebody on this channel who's helping me out, so thank you very much. Consider, they say, slam that bell and subscribe as I bring you up to date on the latest trending news of what's happening with all this unemployment stuff. Okay, till September 6th. Okay, I'm gonna get right to it. So okay, let's cover the PUA real quick, get that out of the way, because people want to hear about this 10,200, which is great news. The PUA in Nevada and a couple states now, they are now paying out next week all back pay. The holdup was the Social Security and some documents that they couldn't see, according to spokesperson Amanda Rosa, I might be pronouncing her name, Miss Rosa, here in Nevada. I know for a fact a couple people that I know, friends, have received it this week going into next week. So that's good news. So these are people who are missing documents, not appeal. Okay, that's here in Nevada and some other states, I think Pennsylvania as well. I'm going to get right to the breaking news with the IRS. Now listen, I quote, I'm going to look you right in the camera. Don't file amendment. They won't even do it. And if your CPA does, I'm not knocking he or she. It's just going to be a waste of your money. But more than waste of money, it's going to make things complicated. Do not do it. They are doing, there's 10 million people that were overpaid. The IRS is doing everything that your CPA, H&R Block would do for you. It takes a little time. They said mid-May. Now, they told me, he was on recorded line, they already sent out 10%. I don't know if anybody in my family has had, if anybody here, just leave your comments below, please. Sal, nothing here. 2 phases, like we're all saying. Anybody you're listening to on YouTube, 2 phases. 1 is the single with no dependents, and 2 is married couple with no dependents. And then they're not talking about that 3rd phase with kids and tax credit, but that's pretty much with that 2nd phase. It's a lot to do, and I think because they extended. What they said is because they extended the tax, your federal tax, to May 17th. Remember, it was supposed to be April 15th. It's always April 15th. That made things a little, I'm not backing IRS up. I don't work for them, but it's making a little bit of a delay. But 10% of people on recorded line, he says, have sent it out. So we are. Plus, in addition to that, I told you, my daughter, there's subscribers on here who told me that they waited until May 15th, May 17th, and they had the software. Remember, if you did this before March 11th, they didn't have the software, H&R Block or any CPA. After they did. So friends on here told me, like I had one guy said he had to owe $1,200 and they just offsetted it. So he pretty much, if he would have got a return, stay with me, he would have got $1,200. Was lucky to draw. People waited last minute, like myself and my wife and other people I know on here, we did it before March 11th. We just had to have patience. It's up to me, people. That's why I'm going to do some giveaways, a little help, but we will get it. There's people out there, I don't know what they're smoking or drinking. It gets me fed up that you won't see it. Think positive. We will. It was part of the American Rescue. Remember that. It was part of the American Rescue. So you're definitely going to get it. Now, I'm going to go over to 9 for people that are new to my video. I have other videos on here you can backtrack and watch on the criteria, but I'm just going to go through them very quickly. I know a lot of you who are my subscribers know a lot of this already, but I'm going to go over just basic stuff. It's if you're under 150,000, you will get it. If you're over 150,000, you still might get it if you're on unemployment. Because they'll deduct that unemployment income. Now, so we have refunds started to go out May 10th, and they did. A little bit of a delay, but they did. Number 3 was the IRS determines if you owe if you're going to be owed a refund. They have to determine that, and that might be the delay, right? Because if you owe, they can seize anything, so they have to determine that. This takes time, millions of people. Okay. Number 4, do not file amendment. Don't do it. Trust me, make things more complicated. You don't have to. Number 5 was refunds will go out in a direct deposit. If you had your bank account on there with your federal and state in your bank from your taxes, that you don't have to call them up. You can't get through. I was able to through some connections, okay, to get through. Everything's on there. If you have it for paper, it'll come paper checks. Number 6 is the 2 phases. Single, we just covered that. And second is married with kids. And number 7 is the IRS will send you a notice 30 days of when a correction is made. So that we're all going to get whatever corrections were made. It'll probably be, brief, how much, they deducted, something like that, and how your tax bracket is. Again, I covered a tax bracket on my previous videos. Go back and watch them. It breaks down the tax bracket. And number 8, you won't be able to check the IRS. Yeah, you can't check the portal. Nowhere to check how much you're getting because there's nothing there. Not like your refund, you can track it how much you're getting by putting your Social Security in and all that. And then number 9 was they can seize your refund with back taxes, child support, and now they're saying possible student loan. That's what he said to me, possible. So, all right, so that's that. Now, we got to hold tight. Memorial Day weekend's here. I said it way back in my other videos. Hopefully, we'd had about Memorial Day weekend. I still think some of us might still see it tomorrow. Again, leave me your comment. Now I'm going to get into, stay tuned to the rest of this just real quick. 24 states are opting out. However, Bernie Sanders, whether you love him, hate him, whatever you think, he is on our side on this one. Okay, so in the Washington Post, Bernie Sanders said all of a sudden now he likes Donald Trump. He said the Trump, and I quote, administration, hold tight, it was the PUA. Now this is PUA, people, unfortunately. It was part of the CARES Act, and states could not touch the PUA federal boost, okay? Biden administration extended it, piggybacked on that pretty much, right? That they couldn't touch PUA at all to an ended, which is September 6th. So Bernie Sanders is fighting for PUA, which is gig workers, self-employed, that we never seen before unless you paid into it. So those states that are opting out, and I'm not going to name them, but I'll have a screenshot above, they're having a hard time. They can take away the state, but the federal on PUA, Bernie Sanders is fighting. He's discussing this on this Thursday with President Joe Biden. No, it's right here, cut and dry. We need to get this. I mean, come on, it's there. It was out of 1,000 pages in that stimulus. So he dug deep, Bernie Sanders, and he says, no, we can't touch these gig workers. So we'll see what's accomplished with that. So if you live in those states, and I'm not going to name those states, but it's all Republican states. Stay on top of that. Contact your Senate leaders, whether they're Democrat or Republican or independent, and contact your governor or secretary. Take a few hours, people, in the morning, have your coffee, whatever you want, and contact them and ask them, fight for it. They need to hear your voice. So if you're in those states, I'll just name a few: Georgia, and Alabama, and Ohio, and Oklahoma. So call them and mention that. Bernie. So it's not a done deal yet. I know they're trying to cut it. I know some states are going to be cutting it short, like in 2 weeks, 3 months short of that. But contact your leaders. All right. So that's important. Again, that's out of Bernie Sanders. It was part of the CARES Act from Trump. So all of a sudden he's saying, the Trump has it down here in writing here. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm curious. And leave me your comments. Just which state you might be living into. What are you hearing on the news there, the local news channels, and let me know. Amazing that they're opting out. But some of those states, though, real quick, are opting out and also giving you a back to work, but not for gig workers. See, these are for people back to work to their previous job. They want to give incentives out like $1,500 or $1,000, $2,000, but then you have to sign something that you can't collect unemployment for if you don't reach those 4 months. I think Maine's doing it. So just let me know what's happening with that. Hopefully I made sense. Trust me, we will be getting this tax credit. I will come on here. I mean, I had to come on today just to let you know I got through and spoken to somebody on a recorded line. It's cut and dry. It's just, it's a lot of work. All right, I'm Sal CAPANO. Hopefully you're enjoying my videos. Let's go ahead and share this video so we can help other people out, and maybe they'll want to come on my channel. And then we can get closer to that 400 subscriber giveaway. It's a little something, a little gift card. A lot of you know I don't mess around. I've been giving them out. A little something to go out to eat or pay a bill. So let's go ahead and share that for that as well. Also, relax people a little bit. I know there's a lot of channels. There's some great YouTube channels out there. And they might give you a little bit more of a breakdown, but I'm reaching deep down inside, and I'm telling you, I just blessed with reaching out to these IRS and getting through, because you're not going to just be able to haul and get through. You're going to hear a recording, and I want to get the facts, and we will get it. I'm talking about say hello to somebody. Tomorrow's another day, and I will see you on my next video. Memorial Day weekend's coming up. Go to the mountains, go to the beach, have a hamburger. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.